Now, as usual, the competitive play in the CIAA conference always grinds to the very end of the season. This year was no exception to that tradition. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of CIAA football right here on HBCU Go.
Here's Byers. There he is. First down, and he's gone. 41 yards, touchdown. There he goes, off and running.
Go-to man right
67
there.
yards.
Who else?
With a run, and they got a lot of run. Look at this. Noah Marshall with an unbelievable run for the Rams, and it's a touchdown, Winston-Salem State.
Spot. Deep pass. Taylor, look out.
Jason Pitts is clobbered. Ball pops out, and Bowie State is going to take it back for a touchdown. Give him the turnover chain. So on 4th and 17, Bowman is going for it. Kamal Edmonds makes the grab, and Edmonds is going to scamper in for the score. Look at screen. He's the intended target, and it's picked off! Intercepted by Nareek Smith! And like the street lights are coming on, he's taking it to the house! Williams unloads. Catch made! Malik Hunter! A house call! Touchdown! 81 yards!
Hey, this is the type of game we talk about, back and forth.
There's a pass, one-on-one, and it's caught by Reggie Vick. Touchdown, Virginia Union.
Let's chronicle another amazing season in the CIAA. Hello, family. I'm James Hyde. Now with me is the Black College Football Hall of Famer Antoine Bethea. And this year, the CIAA went away from division, so the top two teams record-wise would play for a championship at the end of the year. Antoine, Johnson C. Smith looked like the team that was going to be at least one of the members of that championship game. They started the season 8-0, and Brevin Caldwell was a big reason why.
Yeah, Darius Ocean was excited to have this young man in the huddle alongside him. Brevin Caldwell, he led the CIAA in receptions and receiving yards. A big reason why Johnson C. Smith offense has been clicking all year.
For Johnson C. Smith, however, they lost their last two regular season contests, so they missed out on the championship game. Virginia Union, the reigning champions, wanted to play in that championship game again, and Jada Byers had another amazing season. He led the conference in rushing, and he has so many superlatives. Just always want to talk about him.
No, for sure. We can talk about Jada Byers all day long. He's the workhorse for Virginia Union. You know, he's the guy that can do everything, run the ball in between the tackles and receive the ball out of the backfield. So again, he's been giving Virginia Union a big reason why they're in this championship game, and he has an opportunity to play on Sundays next year.
Yeah, Byers is the all-time leader rushing-wise for Virginia Union. They put up 91 points versus Bluefield State to get into that championship game, which means that the final regular season game of the year would decide who would play in the championship against them. Virginia State and Virginia Union, that in-state rivalry, it was one for the books.
Yeah, for sure. You know, like you said, in-state rivalry, 25 miles separates these two institutions, and again, two very well-coached teams, and Romello Williams at the quarterback position did what he was supposed to do. At the end of that game, 4 total touchdowns, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground. That's what your leader quarterback's supposed to do.
And that what set up the matchup in Salem, Virginia Union versus Virginia State. Who was going to be the CIAA champion? Virginia State won the week prior, but Virginia Union got the best of the Trojans in the championship game. The Panthers, back-to-back champions of the CIAA.
Okay, thanks, James and Antoine. You know, Virginia Union, they had their best season in program history in 2024. They made it to the quarterfinals of this year's NCAA Division II playoffs before losing to number 1 seed Valdosta State. It was also the first season with the 2,000-yard rusher in Jada Byers. The team also racked up the most total yards in its 125-year history, which leads us to the CIAA Player of the Year awards. I'll give you one guess. Who won the Offensive Player of the Year?
Well, as the Offensive Player of the Year was given to none other than Virginia Union running back Jada Byers. Yep. You got it. He finished this season with almost 1,500 rushing yards and 23 touchdowns.
Yeah, he added some more in the postseason. That's how he got to that 2,000. Now, let's go to the defensive side. Johnson C. Smith linebacker Benari Black is the 2024 Defensive Player of the Year, the only player with triple-digit tackles. 113 times he brought someone to the ground. That tops all players in the CIAA.
And the Coach of the Year was also from Johnson C. Smith. Coach Maurice Flowers started the season with an 8-0 record. The Golden Bulls looked to be the runaway favorite for the championship until the last 2 games of the season.
Yeah, it kind of fell apart there for the Golden Bulls, but what an interesting season it was in the CIAA. Johnson C. Smith can make a run of it again next year. They can circle the block, but until then, those Virginia Union Panthers are the reigning champions.
Yeah, and I know, Tolly, for you as a CIAA guy, that was not the season for your Rams.
No, but your Winston-Salem State Red looks very good.
There we go.
Maybe next year, Rams.
Maybe next year.